That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Hullet. Dembele. Always onto this. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that could be pivotal! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
Was there ever any doubt? Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So just 15 minutes still to come. So the very last of the action is still to come. 2 teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, William Saliba.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner?
Coming on the field.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Barella. Now Mbappe. Yildiz. That's very neat. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That was good alertness. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now, this could be a chance.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, there's the clearance. Kyle Walker. Chouameni. And it's Barella. And it's Dembele. Driving through the middle. Tries a shot! And it's in! And right near the end, we have parity. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
29 minutes in extra time is number 17, Ousmane Dembele.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Forced to go back. And a chance! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! And that's that. Vietnam, pleasingly clever on the ball. They had their moments, but ultimately they take away nothing. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're on the way. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I do like the look of the very athletic Morgan Rogers. He's a very powerful ball carrier with the right intelligence to play in all advanced positions. He's someone who comes to life in and around the box, always asking for the ball, even in the most crowded places.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Rogers. Well, we expected better, and so did he.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Azar. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Barella pinches it off him. Pele. And it's Azar.
That's good play from him.
And here's Ibrahimovic. Oh, well played. Eze. He's a sharp little ball here. Wirtz. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, good spread. Wirtz proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And it's Azar.
Oh, really well played.
And he's in on goal. It's Pele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pele with the short one. And he's been shifted off it. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Rice! He will be livid with himself. Looking for options for movement. Pull it. So we're still where we started right now. Hazard, this is promising. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And they can counter here. Rice calmly anticipates. Wirtz. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Chouameni. Rogers. Barella. Can he get it through? Rogers is onto this. Oh, split-second reaction.
Look, when we talk about decision-making, there's a great example. Strong and decisive.
Passing nice and neat. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pele. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Oh, sweet feet. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Hazard with the delivery. Shaw gets it away. Corner number 2 then. Towering header! And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba cuts it out. No way through. Walker. Chouameni. Now it's Rice. Aims beyond the defence. So no flag. Pele! Now who's going to be first to this? Chouameni. Passing is crisp and sharp. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Now this could be a chance. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Rafael Varane. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Is there any support? He might not need it. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Rice. Vietnam have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. So the last big chance, perhaps, before half-time.
He could tee it up for someone else, but something tells me he'll have a go.
Picked out, brilliant shot at goal! Marvellous goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it, he will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And he's had it nicked away. Eze. Azar. So what can they make of this? Oh, good take in a good area. And he can clear it away. That's the end of the first 45. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Vietnam leading by 1 at the break.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Vietnam looking solid, if not too much more at half-time. It's 1-0. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Vietnam leading courtesy of the game's only goal. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. No, he's not getting his way this time. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic gets on his bike and on the move.
Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on...
Rodgers! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
And a shot! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. Pele. Garcia sends that a long way. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Substitution on the field. Number 7, Ibrahimovic. Number 15, Hazard. Number 41,
Vermo.
Coming on the field.
And here's
Number
Hullet.
18, Char.
Now, can
Number
they get him?
6,
Shoots!
Bellingham.
And
Number
a
23,
terrific save from the keeper.
Danny Olmo
Substitutions
really
taking
must be
place.
thinking what he has to do to score there.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Vietnam have opted to make another change
Coming
here.
on the
Well, he's
field
going to
is
inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Vietnam perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Yeah, and I think if you're looking for change in a tight game like this, Peter, it's all about getting the timing right.
Tries to play it through. Might be danger here. Vietnam needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well, it's Dembele. Oh, that's fabulous. Goes for a shot! Goal! And they get themselves in front! You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Vietnam have their lead. And it's Conte. Varane is there to clear and claimed it back swiftly. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 9, Vinicius Junior.
Just beyond his reach. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Shaw. Danny Olmo. I think we're just about done here. Vermo. Nice control.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Barella. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Rice.
Burmo. Time added on 4 minutes. Thuram makes the interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. This is a promising build-up. And that will be it. Vietnam pulled through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. And now the breakaway. Now it's Eze. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Looking for the run. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Pass just lacking in accuracy. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's lost his man. It's Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic!
What a perfect way to spark the game. The perfect statement of intent, the perfect timing, and the perfect finish.
You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
So, a breakthrough already. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they can counter here. Hazard running with the ball, and he plays one through. Oh, he's got a side of Pele! Goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pele. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Looking to play him in. Rodgers. Well timed, excellent interception. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Thuram defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Barella. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Shaw cuts out the pass. And this is Ibrahimovic. Maldini. Tchouameni. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Eze. Great vision. Corner then. Corner number 2 then. Rafael Varane gets it away. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Pele. And it's Rice. Oh, it's come loose. Here's Tchouameni. Well seen. Saw that coming. And it's Binz. Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's the throw. Now it's Barella. Binz. Binz. And it's Barella. Done delicately. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Hullet. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Hullet. Ibrahimovic. And it's Shaw. That has been cut short.
Has been indicated.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
No joy this time. And he can clear it away. And that is the end of the first half. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Vietnam looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So right back into the action. Shaw. Chouameni to Barella.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's put paid to the danger. Chouameni. Eze. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Pelé. Binz. And he's forced to go back. Tries to pass it through. Looking for options for movement. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Spain have their third corner. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Here's a big chance! And a neat finish! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Spain appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Shapes to shoot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Pelé clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11. Let's
Thuram
coming on
clears.
the field. Number 18. Turn. Number 6. Bellingham.
Pelé conjures
Substitution
time
in
and space
progress.
where few can. Good running, strong and purposeful. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bomo. Vietnam are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this one. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Bomo. Vietnam perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Well, you can only assume that the manager's got those substitutions on his mind.
Well, that's been cut out, well played.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
There's the shot! And that was struck with genuine force.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So we have movement on both
Hazard.
benches.
Number 41, Rice. Number 22,
Burmo.
Pele. Coming on the
And it's
field,
Conte.
Number 5,
Oh, good
Yildiz.
read.
That was
Number
well played,
23,
well stopped.
Varela. Number
Keep calm
24,
and carry on.
Mbappe.
That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitutions taking place.
That's the keeper's ball. Burmo strokes it back. Dembele gets on his bike and on the move. He's found some space.
Chance!
Oh, good finish.
Spain are all square.
Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this ought to give them some renewed energy. If anyone's going to win it in normal time, you've got to make them favourites now.
Conte. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
And Hullet!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Deftly away. Nicely aimed pass. For Rice. And it's Dembele. Knocks it into space. Goes for a shot! And yet another chance goes to waste.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Yildiz gets it clear.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will
Dembele.
be 3 minutes added time.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now he's off and running. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Nothing in it still. We move to extra time, so we are still gridlocked.
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
Well, no winner after 90 minutes, another 30 minutes,
A quick
hopefully
reminder
to make a
that
difference.
Smoking is only allowed in areas shown on this map. Thank you for your cooperation.
Substitution.
So our quest to find the winner continues. Vietnam pay the price for failing to close out the match in normal time. Can they avoid the same fate here, where the consequences are still more serious? Varela. This is promising. Oh, such a clever touch. He's got away. It's a sweeping cross. Decent chance! Incredible! Just incredible! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Mbappe duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Vietnam with the lead. Saliba. Maldini is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. And it's Conte. Rice.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Hakimi. And Dani Olmo. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Thuram, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop... Mbappe!
And that would have been game, set and match.
Mbappe really thought he'd scored to settle this contest, and he's struggling to believe being denied.
It's their second corner of the game. Yildiz plays it short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Kante. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. So that was it, the first period of extra time. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Substitution on the field. Number 2, Williams Saliba.
And so the last chance to find a winner.
Is number 20.
Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. How much more can the players give? Conte, he is starved of space and time. And the ball's gone astray.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Thuram. Maldini gets across and deals with it. Opts for safety.
Oh, it's great work in terms of both purpose and intensity.
That's really well cleared. And it's Olmo. Barella does really well there, he is strong. And the counter is on. Very much into the last knockings. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passing is crisp and sharp. He's picked his way through. Showing good feet.
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
They get a throw in. Struck first time. Keeper gets just about enough of it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Vietnam proudly puff out their chests in victory. They know that was a battle, they know it could so easily have gone the other way, and they are clearly so happy to have won it.
A lost children's announcement.
The end of the game. Reflections?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Bullet is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Out of play for a throw. And he goes cross-field.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Eze. And he's managed to get free. Flings in across. There's the header! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Rodgers certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on. We've seen many free role players that have graced the game, but Ruud Gullit is amongst the elite.
Well, no one would argue with that, Jim, but what do you identify as special in him?
Well, so physically powerful and intimidating, and I think his athleticism helps him get through a fierce amount of work.
Nothing quite like him in the modern era.
Agreed.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Azar, driving forward, and this is Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a clever-looking header! And he couldn't finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
First quarter of an hour gone. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No goals as yet. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Hazard. He has found the way through. And that's chance! And he's done it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter, not a lot more to add.
Vietnam have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
No outsmarting him this time. And it's Rice. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. He's got a... And a chance! And another try! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're threatening to fly away here. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Real chance! And that is wildly off target. It's a searching pass.
Vietnam have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pelé. Vietnam have scored 2 quick goals here. Eze makes a dash for it. Aims beyond the defence. Ibrahimovic is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And no, that was never going to make it. Looking tidy in possession here. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And he's intervened well there. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's well spotted. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball.
Rice, they've got to be quick moving this forward.
Thuram. Barella. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Rodgers. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found a way through. Now it's Pelé. Pelé! It's a goal! They are playing them off the park. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Vietnam are having a ball here. Pelé running with the ball. And the referee has blown for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Vietnam have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Oh, delightful ball. Shot at goal! Rodgers. And it's Barella. It's Hullet. Now it's Eze.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, great leap! It's in! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Spain still making a fight of this. Kyle Walker. Eze proves too strong. Played out wide. Eze! He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Eze. Chouameni pinches it off him. Wirtz going forward. Now it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? So no flag here. Chouameni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Wirtz. Vietnam have reclaimed it. Eze. Spain are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And it's Barella. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Now it's Wirtz. He won't be happy with that one.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Chouameni. Thuram. And it's Maldini, looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's straight offside.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here,
Ibrahimovic.
and from both sides.
Number 15. Hazard.
Just beyond his reach.
Number 11. Binz. Number 41. Right. Coming on the field. Number 18. Char. Number 5. Yildiz.
Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
23.
Well, they could break here.
Substitution in progress.
No, it's come to nothing. Pele being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Threads one in. And that pass just didn't quite work. That's really well cleared. Looking for a runner. Floated through. That's the keeper's ball. Can he get it through? Bomo. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Maldini. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, there's the clearance. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Ibrahimovic really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
The ball has bounced loose now.